swore I'd learn to let this go, but I keep slipping through the cracks. Do you still see me in your dreams? Do I still cross your mind at night? I tell myself that time will heal, but nothing's ever felt so right.
Không được làm phòng áo khi ở trong máy bay. Tại cửa thoát hiểm, quý khách làm phòng áo bằng cách giật mạnh thẻ đỏ hoặc thử.
To talk before the quiet filled the space. I hate that I don't know your thoughts, or if you found a better place. I trace the path back to your door, but I stop short, I know the rules.
He was running for his life. Very rich.
Limite c'è il chinoise.